So, I started doing stand-up at 14 because Eddie Murphy was my guy. Watching him on SNL every Saturday night, and I studied him and read about him, and I found out that he started comedy at 14. So I just took all that as inspiration, which made me start at 14.
Man, I didn't even know that about Eddie. Like, so you kind of like, I'm not gonna say you mimic him, but the dream and goal patterns is almost similar to Eddie's, right?
Absolutely, I mimicked him. I wanted to
Wow,
be him.
okay.
That's why when you see my first Def Jam with Martin Lawrence, I come out in an all denim outfit because I wasn't gonna wear leather. That would have just been too obvious.
Right.
But I came out in an all denim outfit, but I had leather gloves on, like he had on in Raw.
Right.
So absolutely, I was trying to mimic him.
Man, that's huge for you to be a comedian and you give your peers who's a little bit older than you homage like that. And I've noticed you've always paid homage. And being that you just said Def Jam, let's pay some homage here. Cause you were let me know if I'm wrong or right. You were one of the youngest ever to hit that stage, that Def Jam stage at the age of 16.
I'm the only one to hit that stage at that age. I was 16, yeah.
Man, that's crazy though. Like how did that even happen for a young teenager? You know what I mean? To even like a stage where legends.
The dude. I know when you look at the credits, and most people would give credit to Stan Latham and Russell Simmons.
Right.
They put their name on it. But the guy who was really responsible for the birth of Def Jam was a guy by the name of Bob Sumner out of Jersey. And he's the one that he knew all the guys in Jersey like me, Bill Bellamy,
like a talent scout.
Derek Fox, Hamburger Jones, Cool Bubba Ice. So he really was the one responsible for bringing Def Jam to Stan and Russell. And they put their name on it. Of course, Russell being the mega, the big time dude that he was, he could get it done.
Right. I mean, yeah, you're naming a lot of legendary names out here. And one name I'm noticing, I did my homework, and something I did not know, like during that time when you were that young, there was another comedian who would become a legend, and that was Martin Lawrence. What was that like, the vibe between you two? Just like, you know what I'm saying, with similar backgrounds. What was like you and Martin? Or were they...
Martin was a cool motherfucker, man. And of course, Def Jam happened before the Martin show, but Martin was a cool dude, man. He was real supportive. He gave all of us love. He kind of guided everybody, made everybody feel confident. So, you got to tip your hat to ML, man.
Right, Martin Lawrence. I'm like, what you feel like with what's going on with him today as far as you think he gets enough credit in the game or, I
think he's well respected, well loved. He definitely earned his spot and earned his stripes. I know in the black community, the Martin show was gospel. And I'm a big fan of him in the movies. I think him in movies, when he's in the movies, he's fucking hilarious.
Right. He ever noticed anything about you when you were that young? Like kind of like us being fans of Aries, the comedian. Did Martin get away from being a comedian and just fall back just being a fan? Like, did he say anything to you during that time?
No, not really. Not really. But at that time, it was what it was. He was the host. You came in, you came into New York, you did your rehearsal, you did your test run, you showed the cameras what you was going to wear, and then, later that night, we shoot the show, we do the thing, and that's it.
Right. Anybody in Def Jam ever doubted you? Like, I don't even care if it was the maintenance worker. Anybody ever there, you felt some type of, I'm not going to use the word hate because it's so cliche, but like something you can tell you had to go harder over there, or you knew it. You just knew it.
No, not really, because we was all starting from ground zero.
Okay.
As far as that was concerned. Prior to Def Jam, there was no outlet that showcased black comedy or black comedians in that light. White people already had it with A&E at the Improv, comic strip, certain shows, they had outlets. Carson, all the talk shows and shit like that. Def Jam was so explosive because it was the first time you got to understand that there were more black comedians out there with something to offer than just one black comedian per decade. Prior to Def Jam, niggas came in decades. You had one nigga per decade. You had Red Fox in the 60s, Pryor in the 70s, Eddie Murphy in the 80s, and then by the 90s, Def Jam exploded, and you had kind of like Chris Rock leading the forefront, but then you had the explosion of Def Jam, which introduced America to Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey, Eddie Griffin, Bill Bellamy, some more. My girl, oh God, what's her name? With the big lips. God, her name escapes me right now, but everybody just got exposed to America finally.
Right. Now. Hey Smoke Gang, make sure you follow Ismokehiphop platform on all media sites and social media sites, that is. Thank you for watching another great interview of Ismokehiphop Live. Please make sure you subscribe for more. Love and blessings.